It was a chilly late afternoon in mid-November when Ms. Lawn, a 32-year-old teacher living in the outskirts of Dalat, decided to take her usual walk along the quiet, pine-scented path near her neighborhood. As the golden light of the setting sun filtered through the misty trees, she passed an old, abandoned house at the end of the lane, a crumbling structure she had often walked by without a second thought. But on this day, something caught her eye. From behind the broken wooden fence, a tiny black kitten emerged, shivering and alone. Its fur was dull and dirty, and it looked no older than a few weeks. But it was the eyes that struck her, large, glistening with hope and uncertainty, locked onto her with silent pleading. The kitten took a hesitant step forward, then another, as if asking to be saved. Without thinking, Ms. Lawn gently crouched down and extended her scarf. The kitten didn't resist. It allowed itself to be wrapped up and carried in her arms, clinging to her warmth like it had known her all its life. At home, she bathed it carefully in warm water, its tiny body trembling both from the cold and perhaps from the sudden comfort it was unaccustomed to. After drying it off, she offered it a small bowl of warm milk. The kitten drank eagerly, then curled up into a tight ball on a folded blanket, falling into the deepest, most peaceful sleep. That night, Ms. Lawn sat beside the kitten, watching it breathe softly. Something in her heart shifted. This wasn't just a stray. It was a life that had found its way to her by fate. She decided she would keep it. Days turned into weeks. The kitten, whom she named Muck, meaning ink in Vietnamese, began to grow. Its once dull fur became sleek and shiny, a deep, velvety black that gleamed in the sunlight. Muck revealed himself to be full of energy and personality. He developed a quirky fondness for bananas, often sneaking them from the fruit bowl, and had a talent for mischief. He would hide behind curtains, leap onto bookshelves, and playfully chase Ms. Land's slippers down the hallway, filling the quiet home with laughter. Soon, the entire family fell in love with him. Her parents, who had initially been hesitant, now spoiled him with treats and soft beds. Muck had a way of curling up beside them on the sofa, purring gently, that made even the coldest days feel warm. But it was Ms. Lawn who remained his favorite. To her, Muck was more than just a pet. He was a precious gift, a living reminder of the kindness we can show when no one is watching. As winter approached and the pine trees outside swayed in the mountain winds, Muck could often be found curled in her lap, his little black paws twitching in sleep, perhaps dreaming of the day he was rescued. And every time Ms. Lawn looked at him, she was reminded that sometimes love finds us in the most unexpected corners of the world.